said the same thing, who have said, well, she's a billionaire. She's got all of this money. She's had all of these advantages. Who does she think that, that she is? I think that what she's really trying to do is that because she realizes that she does have positional power, that she is trying to use that power to help other women own the power that they have, to help women learn how to negotiate for raises, to get the pays that they deserve, to understand what influence is to really harness their power and understand more.
All right, so the husband said to her, make sure you don't take the first offer. And the camera cuts to the husband, and the husband says, I wanted Mark Zuckerberg to feel like he had to stretch to get her. I didn't want him to think he knew the price. Whatever price he thought, it had to be wrong, because I needed Mark Zuckerberg to, to stretch. I'm like, isn't this the pointless narcissism that really has ruined America? Isn't this the excess of capitalism? Isn't this gorging on rich? I got everything. I want more for principle. I mean, I'm challenging this whole orthodoxy. I don't like this orthodoxy that was on 60 Minutes. And I don't like her participation in it. It's been a bad orthodoxy. And I think that, re-singing it to children in this childlike way is insulting. So let's flip Sheryl Sandberg a little bit, Pat. Let's try to defeat her and her argument a little bit. I would say the first thing I don't believe at all is that she's doing a healthy thing. Did she not admit to raising 2 children? I think she did.
Yes, she has 2 children.
All right, so what kind of psychological state is she aware of when all she thinks about is Facebook 11 hours a day? Liar, pants on fire, girls. I'm sorry. I just think you got to answer for that. And I just do. And I'm tired of America worshiping this false idol. She's fine. No, she's not. It is not good to bring 2 babies. The false idol is the ruination of the American family over the obsession with material wealth. I'm Sheryl Sandberg, damn it. I have $1 billion, damn it. Of course you'll listen to me. She said, you know what her pathetic answer to why she's, well, because I can. Why are you going to do anything more? Oh, I'm leading plenty. I've got my ice cream. You could have my ice cream, but you suck because you don't have my ice cream. Look at my ice cream. End of peace. End of substance and content for American society. Bad. I know a fungus. I know a fungus between a portobello. I do. One is good for me. One is lousy. But go on, please. Let's flip it, because I don't want to have let's not have a we revere every rich person who goes on television and asks to be revered. Let's challenge them. Let's poke the daylights out of them, especially when there's a worship going on for 72 hours. That's where I think the value is for the American conversation. Help me out there, Pat. Let's not give her a pass. Go ahead. Let's give her some tough grading.
Yeah. I am not going to give her a pass, and I think that she is really doing a great thing because she is bringing up the conversation. As I had said, once again, she's in that conversation. Yes, she does seem to have it all from our perspective. And, she has a family. She has a husband that's willing to help her. She has this amazing job.
Right.
And she worked hard to get there. She really worked hard to get there. And I think what she wants is to be able to see and hear the feminine voice, the women's voice, at that same level. Because let's face it, I do not think that it is to the destruction of our family values. I do not think that at all. I think that
but
it
who
is
does?
really
I mean,
being
who will?
a different model for our family.
But that's the challenge. The challenge is we got to get out of our comfort zone that makes us feel cozy with her and this prototype, because we're orthodoxyizing it. This is orthodoxy. Every talk show has compliments for her as far as the ear can hear around the globe, 24-hour media, 72. It's nonsense. Nothing is that ridiculously simplistic on an important issue. Like if it was if it was cupcakes, it belongs for 2 minutes of compliments. But to challenge the destruction of you got a birth rate plummeting. You got a divorce disgustingly high, and you want to be proud on the Today Show. No, sir. No, sir. You will go on the Today Show and get scorned because you got what you want, because you're narcissistically obsessed. You're not going to get complimented that it's better for the group. It's not. The group is plummeting. The big guys in Washington can't talk, and now the women want to get in there and yell with them. Oh, no, women will do better. No, they want the human. They do. As soon as Nancy Pelosi is just like a guy, she's power first, people second, and everybody knows it. That's what 1776 was about. So what I'm saying is, let's just take a step back and go, just because you got toys and money doesn't mean that is a good use of your life and intellect. There is something beyond you getting to be a billionaire, CEO, Facebook. That's the orthodoxy I want to at least be poking at instead of join the chorus of genuflecting at. It's a genuflection orgy. It's an orgy of genuflection. And I just resent that as an American and a free thinker. But go on, I'm sorry.
We know one of the bigger games that she is playing in the world. I mean, she could have just sat back and been very content in her own little world of, what she does, what she makes, and her family, and continue on her path. But that is what she's doing.
It's a pretense that she's helping anybody or anything. That's a scam and a joke. That's exactly why I'm upset with her. That's exactly what this is. She's got a big backyard. She's sitting in it. As soon as she got challenged by another chick in the interview, she crumbled. I lead a lot. Who gets to laugh? Guys don't get to laugh when Mike Wallace asked him a question. Guys don't get to because if they the interviewer says, "What's so funny?" She wasn't asked like a tough girl last night by what's so funny? What are you giggling about? I'm sorry. I thought I had a CEO. CEOs don't giggle, do they? Oh, sure they do. Sure they do. Because when they feel like it, it's a girl thing again. But I'm challenging the orthodoxy that she is leading to something good. That's what I want to go after. I think the orthodoxy in America she's automatically great. And that's the coronation went on. So that's all. From a business standpoint, what is the uniqueness? Go ahead. I mean, she was trying to claim there was one. Is there a uniqueness, or are we really just losing mothers? That's all. We're just losing moms. We're just losing the beautiful thing that we fought for. We're crapping and defecating all over it. And then we get her on. Look at all my money. Look at how I have my... So it helped me with that. I want to speak for the women. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't, again, I need to disagree with you. I do not think that, we are losing the family. I think that we're building a family that is stronger.
How? How do you say that?
Sheryl points out.
But how do you say that it's better? How do you say it's better? You can't just jump over better. What's better? What do you see is better? What is better? What's better about the American family now? Just period.
Here is where I'm pointing you to. I am pointing to.
I don't think there's anything better. I think that's the orthodoxy. But go on.
Can you hear me?
I can.
All right. Then I am pointing to the whole concept of one of the situations, as she states, is to make your partner a real partner. So that is really to bring in more of men to fully participate in being a part of the family.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting side point. But the core issue is that it omits it. That circumvents and avoids the core issue. Core issue is not can you execute it. Is it worthy of execution to whose benefit other than the narcissist in the mirror? Male or female?
I think it's worthy of execution to the family's benefit.
How so? Show me, because the kids are less educated, more violent, more school shootings. You got nothing in the family department, I think. Honestly, now, this is different than consulting business. Yeah. This is citizen to citizen. There's nothing in there. Come on, what's the news last year? Newtown, Colorado. Newtown, Colorado is not my life. It's the modern life. I didn't grow up in Newtown, Colorado. That wasn't my country. Newtown, Colorado is the new America. Okay, go ahead. Handle me tell me where there's a better. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, and here we get back to another point that she did make. I've been reading. I haven't read her book, but the point that she makes is that we have a lot of systemic problems.
Yeah.
We have a lot of problems that are totally bigger.
Is she one of them? She's there firsthand. Sheryl, are you one of them? Is the question. Sheryl, are you the problem? Ever, or maybe America's not allowed to ask. Because you're a little resistant, I get it. But in general, this culture will not call out its icons to see if they're any good. We won't. We go the other way. We couldn't be happier to genuflect on this orthodoxy. I just don't see where the challenge is. Here's the thing. How do you take care of kids when you're out 11 hours a day? How do you answer to the audience in any way simply? Not in 99 paragraphs, but one simple statement. How can anybody really manage 2 young kids with an 11-hour-a-day commitment to Facebook? How? Your husband does everything? What, has he got no job either? I mean, it seems a little silly to the people who are really struggling getting the kids, and then she's on TV, oh, you should be like me.
Yeah. I don't have a very simple answer for that because it really is a very complex issue.
Exactly, and it's ignored by this orthodoxy. This is the orthodoxy. It says, oh, it's all great, Ed. Don't ask any questions about it. Don't try to get any details. It's all good. You know why? Because we're getting what we want. So I think, this is the balance. This is where America has to step up and have a dialogue rather than a coronation. Let me ask, is she going to be famous in a couple of years? Or does she go home with those billions, just like you suspected? You said in the question, if she really didn't care, she might just take her money and go home. Why bother? Will she, in a couple of years, be with her money and home? And the whole thing will be a sham that she wanted to change anything?
I don't know. Can't predict the future. And, and there's alternatives. I mean, people are saying that she's doing this because she wants to, eventually run in the political arena, and so she has to get her name out there on a broader scale, I don't know what she's going to be doing. I just know that she's starting the conversation and she's starting the dialogue again, which I think is really great.
But that's good. If she went into politics, it would make her a vacuous liar. Like, you know what I mean? That would really be the empty shell that many of us suspect. You know what? Thank you so much. You're the best. I know you're a positive person. You upbeat and you really find ways for people to succeed. People should go to your website. You're an inspiration. People love to meet you and talk with you, and it's this ebullience about humanity that I love, and I apologize for being such the jerk with the questions, but I love it because I feel it. It's sincere, and I need it. America needs this. They need to get their stuff tested. So thanks for coming into the gym. You came into the gym this morning, didn't you?
I did. Thanks a lot. And keep the faith. I keep the faith. You keep the faith.
I love you to death. I really do. Thank you for coming on.
All right.
You're the best, Pat. Thanks. It's Envisionaria. Go to Envisionaria, actually, is the correct pronunciation. Go to Envisionaria. Pat Obuchowski is CEO. She's terrific, and she puts up with me.